Hey everybody, I'm Javeda Bay, aka the Millennial Sexpert, and welcome back to Toy Talk, my web series where I brain dump all the knowledge I have about sex toys and give it to you so that way you can make the best decisions on buying your own sex toys and growing your sex toy chest. So, let's get into it. If you don't know, it's February, which basically means it's the month of love, relationships, partnered activity. So that means that you're probably going to see a lot about couples toys. So I'm going to tell you about couples toys today. So that way you're not bombarded with information. You're like, I don't even know what I want. I'm going to help you. Javay, what are couples toys? Well, I am glad you asked. Couples toys are a lot of different things. So you have toys that are marketed as couples toys because they are designed to be used during partnered activity. That can be penetrative partner activity, outer play partner activity, sensual partnered activity. It comes in a wide variety of shapes and sizes, but some form of partnered activity. You also have toys that are designed as like gift sets. So one for you, one for me. We love those. Who doesn't love it when we both get a gift out of it? And something that we both wanted. And then lastly, anything is honestly a couple's toy if you want it to be. All you need is a little creativity, imagination, and of course consent from your partner, but anything could be a couple's toys. But for the sake of Valentine's Day in the month of February, we're going to focus on the toys that are strictly put out there to you as a couple's toy. So let's get into it. So there are really 4 different types of couples toys to be aware of, be in the know of, look out for. And that is going to be your wearable ones, which are going to be worn during partnered activity, whether that be penetrative, outer play, sensual, whatever, the wearable kind. You've also got the ones that are used for partnered sex but are not insertables. They offer a little spice to the mix of 2 people, but they do not have to go inside of anyone. Then you have controllable sex toys, which are very, very popular because you get a remote control. You have an app on your phone and you get to control the pleasure of somebody else. And it doesn't have to just be in the house. You can wear them outside. And lastly, gift sets, which I said are really great because it gives each of you your own toy to be like, oh, I really like this. So how, what, Javay? Don't fret, I got you. First up, wearable toys are, like I said, things that are more so going to be actually worn inside of the body. So really popular ones are like the VibePad Chorus, the Tryst, and Satisfier also has a few different couples toys as well. But so those are going to be wearable in the sense that they can go inside of the vulva and be worn during penetrative play. So whether that be fingering, insertable toys being used, a penis, whatever it is, they can be worn and offer stimulation to the vulva. So in the case of the VibePad Chorus, it works to actually go on the inside and stimulate the G-spot through this piece, and then the outside you have this piece that's going to sit and stimulate the clitoris. It also comes with a remote control, so you can control it that way, but it's wearable during partnered sex, which means the person can have this in and then the other person can be fingering them or can actually be penetrating them with a toy or a penis and offering added stimulation on top. Or this could be worn during anal play and really just like the waves, the cascading waves of pleasure that can be experienced. But this is a really popular one. But so the thing to know about wearables is that they are going to be worn during partnered activity, whatever that looks like for you, but more than likely they are actually going to be inserted into the body in some way, shape, or form. Next up are toys that are designed for partnered sex that doesn't necessarily have to go inside the body. And this is going to be your things that are allow you to both sit on them or be on top of them and feel the stimulation and vibration of the toy, or things that are going to be a little less obtrusive and less phallic designed, and not really designed to be inserted into the body, but can be used all over the body and things of that nature. Some great types of toys for partnered sex that are not insertables or obtrusive in any way are things like the Romp Wave and the VibePad. And if you're like, I don't want something that's like flat or like semi-flat, I want something a little bit more to hold on to, you also have things like wands, which work really great to be used during partnered activity without having to go inside of anyone. And they can also be used all over the body. If you really want to kick things off, start with a sensual massage using a wand to really get the knots out so they're fully relaxed before you get the knots back, if you know what I mean. And so this is the Romp Wave. It's really small and handheld. It really works great, especially if you and your partner both have vulvas. You both can put it in between you to stimulate the vulva without having to actually insert anything and things of that nature. Please note, if you're trying to do this in a safer sex practice. Putting dental dams on both sides works really great. Next up are controllable sex toys. So these are really popular couples toys because literally put them in your panties, put it around your cock, wear them outside on date night, have a great time sitting there at dinner controlling it, and your partner's just sitting there writhing in like ecstasy. Quality time. So they're really popular for the sense that you literally can just have them on and no one knows that you're wearing them, and you can be going about your day just having a great time together. And you don't have to carry extra things. Most of the controllable toys have an app nowadays. Literally, you download an app on your phone and everything is done from your phone. No one is the wiser. They just think you're highly distracted from your partner while you're out. But like, who cares what people think? You're doing your own thing. So yeah, if you were like, I like that control aspect, I think that'd be interesting. There are quite a few options. So here are two options that you have. You have the VibePad Moxie, which is a wearable panty vibe. It comes with a magnet, so you literally just like snap it into place and it's held in place in your panties. You have the remote or the app on your phone. And then you have the VibePad Bond, which is actually a cock ring that can be controlled via an app or the remote control. So boom, bam, two different ways to have wearable vibes. It works really great. Yeah. And lastly, gift sets. Gift sets are really great because, one, you have a Valentine's Day gift already. All you gotta do is wrap it and be like, oh, I got you something, and you're thinking it's gonna be really great for later. You got a gift. You cross that off. But it's a gift that you get something and they get something. So gift sets really work great. And they're really popular around this time because people are like, I don't know what to do. Don't think too hard about it. If you're like, I would like to give my partner a sex toy, but I don't know which route to go, you have two options in one with a gift set. Also, they usually come with something that's like designed for a variety of different bodies. So it's not like, I don't know. But also, all you need is a little creativity, and everything that comes in a gift set can be used no matter what your body is made of. You know what I mean? So one couple's date night set is the WeVibe date night set. Literally comes with the WeVibe Nova and the pivot cock ring. So you literally get two different types of toys, and you're probably like, Trey, why would I use that with a partner? Like, I can use that on my own. You could, but hear me out. You also can get something like this and then let your partner use the one that you would pick. You know what I mean? So like in my case, I'd be like, cool, look what I got. I don't plan on using it on me tonight. I plan on letting you use it on me tonight. So you lay back and let them be in the driver's seat of using this toy on you. And vice versa. You using a cock ring to actually add vibration to hand jobs. So you don't actually have to put it around your partner's penis. You can put your fingers in it and use it and hold it and use it to add vibration to a hand job. You know what I mean? So yeah. Just because it's like designed like, oh, that's my toy, that's your toy, doesn't mean it has to just be used by you. It can be used by them. Again, like I said, creativity. It works wonders. My biggest tips though when it comes to actually trying to purchase toys, especially couples toys for Valentine's Day or really any time in your life, is to think about how do you want to use it. And I'm not saying you have to have a full playbook of like every single way you're going to use it, but think in your head like at least 3 different ways you're going to use it. If you're like, oh, I can use it for this one thing, maybe don't do it, because if you're only going to use it for one thing, that's not that great of an investment unless you do that one thing a lot. But if you don't, maybe don't. So at least come up with like 3 different ways that you would use that toy that wouldn't like burn you out or make you annoyed or tired of it. And then the second tip is if you are just now thinking like, oh, I want to introduce sex toys, go back to my video like 2 weeks ago on how to introduce sex toys into a relationship, because there's a way to do it, and it is not just showing up on Valentine's Day with something your partner has never seen before, y'all have never talked about, and can be quite overwhelming. Okay, so remember those 2 things. Think about how you'd use it before you actually get it, and then refer back to my video on how to actually introduce sex toys into your relationship. Because as romantic as it might seem to give someone a sex toy, not everyone wants to receive a sex toy on Valentine's Day, especially if they were expecting something in a smaller box, if you know what I mean. But yeah, that's that. If you have more questions about buying sex toys for Valentine's Day, understanding couples toys, or anything, you know where to find me. Slide into them DMs, shoot me an email. I am here for you. But until next time, come back next week for an all new In Bed with a Millennial, but also come back tomorrow for an all new On the Road to Dr. Effin. I may have a big announcement. And make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. You're following me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, everywhere that you can. And you're subscribed to my email list because February. I got some stuff lined up, y'all, and you don't want to miss it. So make sure you do all those things. But yeah, I'm gonna see y'all later. Deuces.